Hello everyone, welcome to 希平方 show called NG 英文. My name's John Drummond or Yang Haoen.
Hello， 大家好，欢迎回到我们希平方的节目 NG 英文，我是 Angela。
We have a great show for you today with our good friend Brandon, who's known around the Taiwanese community as 布莱登。
今天我们很幸运的邀请到了搞笑专家 Brandon 布莱登来到 NG 英文，跟大家分享他是怎么样展开他的演戏人生，以及成长过程中他在中文和英文之间转换的经验呢。
But before we get to the interview with Brandon and I, Angela is going to help us break down some of the cultural differences Brandon spoke about, particularly about how to order a phone package or data package in English versus Chinese. So take it away, Angela, on NG 英文。
好的，这样没有问题，感谢你的介绍。那今天在 NG 英文的部分呢，我们就要先来聊聊这句上网吃到饱应该怎么用英文说，跟一些其他电信类相关的用字哦。那大家赶快把笔记小抄 NG 7系准备好，我们要开始咯。在待会的访谈中，布莱登会跟我们分享到，因为中文是他的第一个语言哦，像每次在国外要选这个手机吃到饱方案的时候呢，他都会直接把中文翻成英文，讲成 all you can eat。那其实 all you can eat 意思是吃到饱没有错，但它是指那种我们一般任你吃到饱那种餐厅啦。以手机吃到饱方案来讲的话，因为手机吃到饱的意思就是没有流量上限，所以英文应该是要用 unlimited 不受限制的无限这个字才对哦。那吃到饱方案又可以怎么说呢？好，来，上网流量我们可以用 data 这个字来表示 data D-A-T-A。 那方案的话可以说 package 或是 plan，所以把无限流量方案这三个字放在一起的话，就变成 unlimited data plan 或是 unlimited data package， 也就是英文版的吃到饱方案。如果你跟店员说你要 all you can eat data package 的话呢，人家会以为你是真的要去吃网路吃到饱哦。那既然我们都聊到了办手机会用到的英文了，当然也要介绍一下其他相关的字咯。假设今天我们不想要绑2-3年的约，想要付多少钱就用多少流量那种就好的预付卡的话，英文可以怎么说呢？很简单，我们可以用 prepaid card 来表示 prepaid card。 好啦，你预付卡到手了，结果发现哎呀，流量买太少了，不够用，要加值耶。那加值的英文要怎么说呢？我们可以讲 recharge。 那目前讲的这些大家都有记住吗？上網吃到飽是 unlimited data， 預付卡可以說 prepaid card。 那加值呢？回想一下哦，没错，通常是用 recharge 来表示 recharge。 那我们这边最后再补充一个给你，如果之后会到海外想要有这个国际漫游的服务，要怎么讲才对嘞？我们可以用 roaming 这个字， roaming R-O-A-M-I-N-G roaming。 不过因为价格通常都比较高，如果你不想要国际漫游，要记得 turn off roaming， 把国际漫游关掉，才不会去花到冤枉钱哦。那如果大家都已经准备好了的话，接下来我们就要直接进入今天的访谈内容，赶快来听听布莱登的精彩分享吧。
Today on the show, I'm joined by my good friend Brandon, who is a half Taiwanese, half American entertainer, actor, voice actor, fitness enthusiast, and the man of 1,000 voices. So everyone, please welcome my good friend Brandon.
Hello, John.
What's up, my man?
How you doing?
Good. Thanks for joining us on NG 英文.
It is my privilege and honor to be here.
Dude, so I heard you almost didn't make it here. Did you get stuck in the MRT?
访谈开始呢，主持人 John 就提到说，今天我们的来宾布莱登啊，他差点就没办法来了，怎么会这样子呢？布莱登说，当时捷运系统出了一些问题哦，那他搭的那班列车就一直滑行，甚至滑过原本应该要停的那一站。后来啊，就滑到隧道里面，呈现一个这个 stand still， 一个停滞、静止的状态哦。他和其他乘客就这样子被卡在隧道里面。 那后来怎么办嘞？布莱登说，虽然这个捷运列车是可以 reverse 可以倒车回去哦，但捷运公司可能因为不想要再延误 schedule 这个行程表，所以他就直接继续前往下一站。那如果是想要再被略过那站下车的乘客呢，就变得要在下一站下车再搭另一班回去哦。那如果听众朋友你也是捷运通勤一族的，可能那天也有遇到相同状况哦。那我们话不多说，现在就直接进入访谈内容，听听布莱登这段惊险的分享吧。
You know what? Something happened on the MRT today. I've never had this happen to me before. I got stuck in the tunnel. You know, the train just kept rolling and it skidded past the station to a standstill in the tunnel. It just stayed there.
So essentially it missed
It
the
missed
stop.
the stop and
Wow.
stayed in the tunnel.
And
I
then
think the lightning, probably the lightning.
Yeah, because you did just try to get here in a bit of a storm.
Yes.
That's crazy. So how did they get you out of that tunnel?
You know what? We just skipped that station. We just kept going. Yeah. They were like, if you want to go to that station, get off at the next stop and ride the other one back.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense because can they put it in reverse?
They
probably
can,
but there's more
they
trains
skidded
coming,
way too
right?
fast. Yeah. They want to keep the schedule.
That's wild. All right, my man. Well, I must say I love your creative videos that you make. The one in particular that I love is your Binglang video.
Yeah.
So what's the inspiration behind that? How did you get into this kind of mode of such constant creation?
接下来我们来聊聊布莱登他做的一些影片吧。主持人待会会讲到说，布莱登他常常会做一些搞笑有创意的影片放到网络上跟大家分享哦，像是跟槟榔有关的那部 John 就特别喜欢。所以呢，现在我们要来了解一下布莱登他做这支影片的原因，是不是因为得到了什么启发 inspiration？ 那他又是怎么样让脑袋可以有这种持续性的创意，不断的制作这些有趣的影片嘞？布莱登说啊，他比较不像一般人哦，他脑袋瓜里面平常就会有一些 odd 一些奇特古怪的想法，像他做槟榔这部短片，就是因为他常会想说，如果今天有两个人起了争执哦，那这两个人刚好又都是外国人，而且是用台语在飙脏话吵架，但是最后却因为两个人都很喜欢吃 beetle nut 这个槟榔而成为朋友。那他想说，如果这样子的画面做成影片一定会很好笑，所以他就展开行动，把这样子的想法拍成影片。那最后网友们的反应也证实，是真的蛮爆笑的哦。他们后来也会讲到说，真的在台湾的外国人要么是朋友，不然就是敌人 ，either friend or foe。像主持人 John 也讲到说，如果他在他的公寓楼下遇到其他外国人，他内心也会出现一些 OS 哦，会觉得说，这里是我的大楼，我的地盘内，不要靠近，不要靠近。那我们就赶快来一起认识这位有趣的搞笑专家 Brandon 布莱登。
So I'm always thinking very odd thoughts. You know, I don't think like a regular person. I always think like, what is a twist that I can put on something? So I was always thinking about people arguing and how funny would it be if we were two foreigners that were fighting, but it was in Taiwanese, and then they bonded over Binglang, Taiwanese.
Yeah,
beetle
can you
nut.
explain what I was going to say? So that's beetle nut.
Beetle nut, yes. Something that usually is only known to truck drivers and the lower end of the economic
So these
spectrum.
two foreigners become friends because they are speaking Taiwanese and they're chewing beetle nut. Is that correct?
Because they're choosing beetle. They don't like each other because they're cursing at each other in Taiwanese, but they bond over the fact that they both chew beetle nut.
That's right.
Because you know how foreigners, when they meet another foreigner here, there's either your friend or foe. And sometimes you're like, you know what? I'm the foreigner here. I'm the one who speaks English.
This is so true. Yeah, you definitely, when I see a foreigner walk around my building here, I'm like, whoa. This is my building.
That's right. This is my turf.
This is my turf. That's awesome. So can we backtrack a little bit then? How did you get into kind of the acting and entertainment world?
在这段访谈中，布莱登会分享他是怎么样开始展开他的演戏人生哦。他说他其实一直以来都很喜欢演戏，像在高中的时候就有参加过这个 theater sports 即兴的剧场运动，而且呢，他也有当过 thespian 戏剧演员，演这个世界经典名著《动物农庄》里面的猪老大拿破仑哦。那因为布莱登知道自己就是喜欢演戏，所以毕业后就继续追逐，继续去 pursue 他的梦想。后来又刚好很幸运的有这个在电视上演出的机会，让他真正了解到说，自己真的有这样子的天赋，这样子的这个 talent。他说，觉得自己的某种能力很强是一回事，要别人也认同你有这样的能力，得到他人的肯定又是另外一回事。 这样另外也补充到说，布莱登他真的很有演戏的天分，希望他可以继续下去，继续做他那些 skit 那些搞笑影片。那我们赶快来听听他的演戏人生吧。
You know what? I've always been passionate about acting. When I was in high school, I did theater sports. That's an improv competition, as well as being a thespian. And I played Napoleon in Animal Farm in the high school play. It's just something I've always been passionate about and I wanted to pursue. And I decided to just go for it after I graduated and landed a TV show, and the rest is history.
That's beautiful. So yeah, that TV show kind of was your sign, right? That you launched into the entertainment world.
Yeah, it let me know that I had some talent. Because there's one thing to think that you can do something, and another thing for people to recognize your abilities.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I must say I love your acting abilities, and I think I just love your creative concepts as well. So I really hope you can continue on that path of creating those skits. You do daily skits? Is that kind of a thing?
上段尾声我们聊到布莱登做的 skit 搞笑短片，那现在听众朋友们可能有点好奇，想说那他那些短片是每天都会拍摄，每天都会上传吗？布莱登说他没有每天做那些影片，但是都会在 IG 的限时动态上面分享很多他出怪声的搞笑短片哦，而且这也是让他练习不同口音，练习用声音演戏的大好机会。他会在国语、台语跟英文之间做转换，甚至有时候啊，可能虽然是同一部短片，但是他会做国语和英文两种版本哦。因为这样子除了让他有更多练习演戏的机会以外，也同时可以让说国语和英文的观众收看，增加他的曝光率。而且呢，他的影片也都有上字幕哦，所以很适合学英文的各位收看。那如果听众朋友想要看一些特别一点的影片来学英文，可别忘了去布莱登的 IG 逛逛哦。
You know, I don't do daily, but I definitely do a lot of Insta stories where I'll just do silly voices and stuff. That's how you practice, honestly. Practice makes perfect. So I'll practice voices, accents, and I'll use Taiwanese, English, and Chinese. Sometimes I'll do an English and a Chinese version of the same skit, you know?
So you're getting more reach because you're using English and
Exactly.
Chinese.
When you're as an actor, you're always waiting for the next job. So I thought, why not just create stuff while I'm waiting? So, do these funny skits. And I subtitle all my skits, so this is especially helpful for your listeners.
So Chinese was your first language, is that correct?
接下来我们要进入正题，请布莱登分享一下他的语言学习历程哦。那不知道大家晓不晓得，他是台湾美国混血。在布莱登出生之后，他的爸妈就 made a pact， 达成一个协议说，妈妈只跟他说中文，爸爸只讲英文哦。例如今天如果他跟他爸讲中文，那就让他爸听得懂，也只会用英文来回他，一直到现在都还是这样哦。那因为他是在台湾长大，上中文幼稚园哦，他的母语 first language 自然而然也是中文。但是后来有天呢，他的父母觉得说，我们儿子英文好像不够好所以呢就决定把他漂洋过海送到美国的维吉尼亚州去上学哦。那这虽然让他的英文大幅进步，却也是他中文退步的开始哦。所以后来他又回到台湾当地学校念书。也就是说呢，他的童年就是在这样子台湾美国飞，中文英文来回转换的过程中度过。那像这样的从小就要面对大环境的转变，其实相当不容易哦。那等等他们也会讲到，布莱登后来回到台湾学校读书的时候呢，还要重读小学2年级耶，而且因为中文已经忘了差不多了，他考试的时候因为考卷都看不太懂，还需要妈妈在旁边帮他翻译哦。那现在回想起来，当时真的是吃了不少苦，是一段 rough times， 一段艰难的时期。那我们就直接来听听布莱登分享这段儿时回忆吧。
So a bit of my background, my dad is American and my mom is Taiwanese, and they made a pact when I was born for my father to only speak English to me and my mother to only speak Chinese. And so even if I spoke to my dad in Chinese, he would reply in English. And till this day, he still does it. It's pretty funny. And so I was learning Chinese. I went to Chinese preschool, and my parents thought, you know what, his English isn't good enough. So where did they send me? They sent me all the way to Virginia in the U.S. to an American kindergarten. And that's where I furthered my English. But having been there for a while, my Chinese deteriorated, and I went back to Taiwanese local school.
Yeah, so that's actually such a tough thing, right? Because at that age, you're trying to come back into Taiwan, and now your English is better than your Chinese. Is
Exactly.
That right?
I actually flunked the second grade.
You had to repeat the second grade.
That's right. I had to do it twice. I remember it was so bad because I didn't know Chinese. I couldn't read it. So my mom would have to come in for the tests and actually translate the tests for me so I could take them.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, wow. That
Rough
is
times.
rough times for you growing up. You then focused all of your attention to Chinese so you could kind of fit in, is that right?
前面我们讲到布莱登小时候同时学英文和中文的经验，那接下来他会分享到那时候回台湾重读2年级，为了要 fit in， 要融入整个说中文的环境，他很投入很认真练习中文。但大家也知道，我们在台湾学的是繁体中文 traditional characters， 笔画不少，要写很久，所以当他后来念的美国学校说要学另外一个语言的时候，布莱登马上二话不说改学西班牙文，而且一学就是6年哦。他说中文太难了，那时候他根本就没有办法用中文去写作文。不过他也讲到后来其实相当后悔当时没有坚持下去哦。像现在中文市场这么大，会中文是真的很加分。那幸好后来大学的时候，刚好他的学校有一堂课是专门开给双语学生的，特别是在加强手写这一块哦，非常适合他那时候的需求，所以他就决定这次要真的好好把中文学起来。那听众朋友，我们赶快来一起了解了解布莱登他的语言学习历程吧。
That's right. Went to Chinese from that point on until I went to the American school. After that, we had a split where you could take another language, and I thought, you know what, Chinese is too hard. I'm going with Spanish. You know, I couldn't take the essays in Chinese anymore. You have to do 200, 500-word essays. And when you have to 手写, write it, handwritten, that takes forever, man.
It takes forever, yeah. Writing, and because we're writing in traditional characters here in Taiwan.
Exactly, traditional.
Traditional. So you decided, which sounds like a smart decision. I probably would have done the same. You decided to switch languages at this point,
to
right?
Spanish, which is, English alphabet. It's much easier. I took that for 6 years. But then I regretted it because, Chinese is such a widely spoken language now. It's so important to industry and anything you want to pursue in the future, especially to do with China. And so I thought, all right, in college, I'm going to take Chinese. And actually, they had like a special honors for bilinguals class, which was a class that focused just on writing. So you couldn't BS any of the presentations.
Yeah, that's smart. During all this time of going back and forth through many languages, have you experienced some funny translation issues or any cultural difficulties or cultural differences?
那在布莱登这样子中文、英文和西班牙文3种语言之间的学习转换过程中，有没有遇过什么有趣的翻译或是文化上的差异呢？他说因为他的第一个语言是中文，不少只有中文才会 make sense 才会说得通的讲法都已经深深烙印在他脑海里了，所以每次他到国外要选手机吃到饱方案的时候呢，他就会自动把中文直接翻成英文，把手机的吃到饱讲成 all you can eat， 那店员就会傻眼看着他，想说你现在是在说什么？我怎么有听没懂哈？大家记得吗？在前面的 NG 英文里面有讲到，英文版的上网吃到饱应该是要说 unlimited 才对哦。All you can eat 在英文里只有在餐厅吃到饱的意思，可别搞混咯。如果听众朋友你刚好也是要准备出国，会遇到办手机这关的话，那接下来的访谈可要好好专心听咯。
I remember one thing, having learned Chinese first, whenever we were getting a phone plan, I would talk about how I wanted the all-you-can-eat plan. I'm like, yo, give me the all-you-can-eat plan. That's the one I need. And they're like, wait, what? What are you saying?
All-you-can-eat data package. Oh my God, that's so true. Yeah, how do we say that in Chinese?
吃到饱.
吃到饱, yeah. And what should we say during that?
You should say unlimited data package.
Unlimited data package. Oh yeah,
That's right. It's
that's
not
right.
all you can eat. People don't know what you're talking about. They're like, you trying to eat the internet? Like, we're buying phones here.
Oh man, like you go to McDonald's and you get the 吃到饱.
Yeah.
So, can you share kind of any tips or advice that has helped you with your language learning over the years?
在下段内容里，布莱登要来分享他在语言学习方面的一些建议他觉得 full immersion 沉浸式学习是关键，像他妹妹就是一个很好的例子。他说妹妹从小念的学校都是讲英文的，只有另外上中文课而已，完完全全没有念过台湾当地学校所以呢，现在他讲中文的时候，就可以很明显的听出来他有这个浓浓的 American born Chinese 这个 ABC 腔调。但像布莱登因为自己有念过台湾的学校，他讲中文的时候就几乎没有什么口音，所以表示所处的环境对学习一个新的语言真的很重要他也举了另外一个例子，像常常来台湾的美国人或是去美国的台湾人，虽然在异乡但常常都会选择跟自己讲同样语言的人在一起。 但这样子就很难去进步，因为你没有在试着用当地语言沟通啊，没有给自己那个机会、那个动力去练习使用当地语言。那或是他有讲到说，不然也可以去找一个当地女朋友哦，因为大家都知道学语言不是件容易的事情，要找到适合自己的动力才有办法长久持续学下去哦。那如果可以有一个外形较好的另一半，而且对方说的还是你想要学的那个语言，那当然就是再好不过的学习动力啦。总而言之呢，就是要给自己制造出那个环境，沉浸在那里面，会对语言学习有很大的帮助哦。但他也讲到，这不是说要强迫自己去一个完全不一样、完全陌生的环境。像他自己就是会看很多日本动画、卡通哦，每次看，每次会重复听到很多常用的字，久而久之就学起来了。那像这样子，其实也是一种让自己沉浸在那个语言环境的一种方式哦。
I would say that full immersion is the way to go. An example would be my sister, who has always had English schooling, but just took Chinese on the side. She never went to local Taiwanese school, and that has made the difference between our accents. I don't have as much of an accent, whereas she has a heavy American-born Chinese accent. You just have to be in that environment. You know, a lot of foreigners, they'll come to Taiwan, or a lot of Asians, they go to America, and they'll just have Asian friends or American friends in Taiwan, and they'll never branch out. If you aren't doing that, then you're not going to learn Chinese because you're not forced to. You really have to put yourself in a place where the motivation is there, you know. So another good way, I always say, is to chase girls. If you want, you need to have the right motivation, right? So what is better motivation than a beautiful, significant other who only speaks that language?
100% agree, you know. That's the true honesty about it, you know. I think a lot of people's language improves when they have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. As cliche as that sounds, a boyfriend or girlfriend that speaks the language that you desire to learn. That's great. So kind of to sum that up, you're saying that full immersion almost forces you to learn.
Exactly.
And then
even you don't have to force yourself and go to an entirely different environment. You can also do this through watching TV shows. You know, I love watching Japanese anime, and so I learned a lot of Japanese just watching those kind of shows. Just the repetition of hearing the same words and seeing the characters' faces and trying to intuit what they're meaning. Mm-hmm. You get a lot from that.
Yeah, I agree with that. So our last question on NG Ingwen is, if you could go back in time and talk to a younger Brandon, would there be any language advice you'd give yourself?
访谈最后，我们一样要来问问布莱登，他有没有什么话想要跟年轻时候的自己说呢？他说啊，他会想要叫年轻的自己不要放弃中文，像他那时候放弃去学西班牙文，就让他的中文能力倒退路。虽然他现在讲的不错，发音也还 OK， 但他觉得他的中文程度大概只有在小学4年级左右，还没有办法很完整的表达自己的想法，特别像是一些比较正式的那种 business terminology 商业用语，他也不熟。总之呢，他就是希望各位如果想要学一个语言，就好好的学，不要像他一样一下学中文，一下学西文哦。那我们赶快来听听最后这段分享吧。
I tell him to keep on learning Chinese. I wouldn't have ever stopped taking Chinese and just move on to Spanish because I think that really set me back. I'm still at a, 3rd, 4th grade level Chinese level.
I doubt that, but
actually,
really?
I have a good accent and stuff, but I still have trouble expressing myself, especially if it's business terminology, a lot of, 形容词.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So you're kind of saying if you decide to pursue a language, don't jump around to many different languages.
Exactly.
Right?
Try to stick to one and really get that down pat before you move on.
Yeah, that makes sense. Is there some wonderful social media that people can find you and your hilarious videos online?
Blasian TW, BLASIANTW on IG, Facebook, and YouTube. Mostly IG. I'm the most active on there. You can find the subtitled Chinese and English. I subtitle it in Chinese and English. I only started doing it because people said they learned some new phrases from this.
Yeah, awesome. And if you don't remember Blasian Taiwan, you can always search your Chinese name, which is what?
Bulaideng. That's a
Bulaideng.
fake Chinese name.
It's a fake Chinese name. It just means like Braden or something, doesn't it?
I mean, it's just like the sound.
Yeah, just the sound.
It's
sounds
my real name.
Fake Chinese name.
Yeah, they give you those.
Brandon, yeah. I know, because everyone else, they assume my name is Yue Han, but
Yeah.
it's Yang Haoen.
Yeah.
Which is like, oh, that's a real Chinese name.
That's a real Chinese name, that's right.
You're not John. All right, my man. Well, thank you so much for making some time on NG Ingwen today. And I saw some friends of yours came in. Do they have something to say here?
Yeah, it's Lil John. I just wanted to say, Blazing TW's the best. Let me get my word in too. He's too good. 他真的太棒了。That's right. He's the best. NG 英文 NG 英文真是最好听的。我真的觉得他很棒。真的是好超棒的，超级无敌棒，真的是呢。对啊，真的是。
Well, that was quite a goodbye.
Got a lot of friends, you know.
Yeah,
the
there you
fans
are.
are out in numbers today.
All right, my man. Well, thanks again, and we'll talk to you next time.
Cha-cha!
That is our NG Ingwen show for today. We hope everyone enjoyed listening to that. Don't forget to connect with us on Facebook. You can search Shi Pingfang or NG Ingwen. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
好，那我们今天西平方的节目 NG 英文就到这边告一段落啦，感谢大家的收听。那也欢迎大家上网搜寻西平方的攻其不备课程，或者是呢到我们西平方的官网多读一些有关 NG 英文的专栏文章，看看在 NG 英文里面的专栏有没有哪些是大家可以吸收学起来的一些小 pebble 哦。我们下次见了，拜拜。